Bullets don't have a name on it.
The sheriff's office says these 2 bullets were meant for someone else. Word quickly spread as to what went down outside the building.
They just started shooting.
So there were multiple shots fired.
Yes, it was an ambush. It was a shootout.
This young mother says it's upsetting because something should have been done long before an innocent child's life was taken.
This is not the first murder, senseless murder. This has been going on. This is what brought attention to all of this senselessness. Most of this has been getting swept under the rug.
"11-year-old Asijah Jones was a loving and talented little girl with big dreams and a funny personality. Friends and family described her as a young, fun, and spunky girl. She was a 6th grader at Cohen Middle School and was looking forward to her upcoming 12th birthday next month. Asijah headed to sleep in preparation for the school day, never realizing that she would never wake up again. Around 1 a.m. on March 14th, the Spalding County Sheriff's Office was called to the Northside Drive apartment complex, also known as Spalding Heights, for reports of a shooting. Upon arrival, they would find an unresponsive young girl suffering from a gunshot wound.
The sign reads Northside Hills Apartments, but it's better known throughout Spalding County as Spalding Heights.
Technically, Spalding Heights is listed as the hood in Spalding County, so nobody cares, it seems like.
A neighbor who asked we not identify her says the violence inside the complex is out of control.
And the gun violence is getting worse. Most of it's gang violence, but most of the people that are doing this don't even stay out here.
As for those who do live here, it puts them in a tough spot, trying to stay afloat in this economy while at the same time trying to protect their family.
Yeah, I'm young, single mom, 4 kids, so it's kind of like it should be a step. It's supposed to be a stepping stone to help, and it's not. It's always we got to deal with this type of stuff, and it's always ignorance everywhere you go. It's always something going on out here.
The victim was identified as 11-year-old Asijah Jones, who was sadly pronounced dead at the scene after being struck by a stray bullet in her sleep. Hours after the shooting, several children could be seen outside playing in the apartment complex. An investigation into the case revealed there was a shootout between several people near Building J, where Asijah was sleeping on the 2nd floor. One of the rounds that was fired at the intended target missed and traveled through Asijah's bedroom window, striking and killing her instantly. A young mother who's lived in the complex for years says the gun violence in the Spalding community has gotten worse and is being committed mostly by individuals who do not live in the community. Like many other parents in the complex, she worries that her child may become the next innocent victim of gun violence. She added this is just one of several recent shootings in the complex. She claimed there have been several homicides just in the short time she's lived at the property.
Now, not only is the family grieving, but her neighbors are demanding some big changes. Tasha Millens was awakened by gunfire on Tuesday around 1 a.m.
The bullets actually struck my vehicle and my neighbors.
She later found out that one of the bullets struck and killed 11-year-old Asijah Jones while she was just sound asleep in her bedroom in the building across the street.
The little girl was actually my daughter's friend, so she's at home now because she's been crying about it.
I heard gunshots, but it's on the norm out here.
Lateria Floyd says she doesn't feel safe living at Northside Hills anymore, and this untimely death only reinforced that sentiment.
That makes me feel like, do my kids need to start sleeping with me? Because if my kids can't even be peaceful when they sleep, do my kids got peace at all?
As the investigation continues, neighbors are hoping for safety improvements.
The gate been open for over maybe a year and a half, maybe longer. That gives them access to come in and out.
Asijah's family says words cannot describe the pain their family is enduring. A week prior to her untimely murder, Asijah's father took her shopping, not knowing that it would be the last time he would ever see her alive. Sheriffs have identified one suspect as Keonta Parks, who was wanted for felony murder, aggravated assault, cruelty to children, possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime, and violation of Georgia's Street Gang Act of the Georgia Domestic Terrorism Statute. Investigators believe the shooting was gang-related, and while they're still trying to determine if there was a second shooter, they're confident Parks fired the fatal shot. Parks has an extensive criminal history with deputies tying him to another shooting that occurred in the complex in February. No one was hurt in that incident.
Marcus Jones took his daughter shopping a week ago today, not knowing that he would never see her alive again when he learned about what happened yesterday morning. He tells me the 20-mile drive between Jonesboro and Griffin felt like an eternity.
Asijah like a flower, man.
A gentle, kind, yet spunky soul. That's how Marcus Jones is remembering his daughter, 11-year-old Asijah, her life cut short early Tuesday morning.
I'm feeling like somebody just ripped some out my body. And it's a hollow space there, but I'm still living.
Asijah was killed while sleeping in her bed at the Northside Hills Apartments in Griffin. The Spalding County Sheriff says the suspect, Keontae Parks, who remains on the run, was shooting at someone in the parking lot when a stray bullet hit the little girl.
The person that pulled the trigger is the stray, like a stray dog. He the stray, not the bullet.
Investigators believe the shooting was gang-related, and while they're still trying to determine if there was a second shooter, the sheriff said Tuesday they're confident Parks fired the fatal shot.
He's a monster. He has a complete disregard for human life.
Today, grief counselors were at Cohen Road Middle School where Asijah was a sixth grader, the district urging parents to talk to their children, saying in a statement, children need caring adults with whom they can discuss their feelings about death and dying.
I don't think Asijah wants us crying.
Jones showed me an email he got from one of Asijah's classmates last night. In it, that classmate talked about Asijah's potential and thanked her for often helping the student with her homework. Just a testament of this young girl's kindness, offering some comfort to her family.
A GoFundMe was created by Asijah's family to cover her unexpected funeral expenses. As of right now, Keontae Parks is still on the run and is considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with information leading to an arrest in the case is encouraged to come forward. The case remains ongoing.